The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, fellas. Guys, very good morning. We are back at it. Guys, today is Tuesday, September 7th. I hope you all enjoyed your 3-day holiday. Go Irish. Man, that game scared me. Not going to lie. Thought they were going to blow it, Steven. Guys, hope you had a good weekend. Real quickly, we have our first bot trade of the week. There is a long on the bot on gold, which just fired. Man, that was about the worst game I've ever watched. I'm glad Georgia won, but that was a tough game to watch. Morning, Greg. Guys, very important. If you guys are in the order flow class, which begins today, I sent out the link on Friday. I sent the link out on Friday. You should all have the link. If you do not have the link or you're not registered for class today, you need to check your spam or junk folders, which is typically where benchmark emails go. And if for some reason it is not there, now I sent out a test email and, virtually everybody responded and said, yeah, I got it. And if you do not have it, you need to email me. Okay? I'll reiterate this toward the middle or end of the session, just so you guys are aware of it. But class begins today for those of you in the order flow group today, or that begins today. And I did send the link on Friday. Good morning, Ray. Guys, I hope you all had a great weekend. Becky, blessings to you as well. We are back at it. I actually put a trade last night in member Skype. Here is your trade last night. NQ is a short. This was at 755. 689.50. Stop was 705. Gap filled to 553. We came down well below that. So we got all targets. That was a entry. And that was my target, 553. Okay. So if you guys missed it, I'm sorry. I know it was, Monday and a holiday, but I did put a trade in last night. No, I don't have a cold. I'm just exhausted. Keith, I fished yesterday. I went and hit the Watauga River. So I was up about 10 to 4. We crushed them. Just crushed them. I'm sorry, 653, not 553. 653 was my target, not 553. I think we caught, myself and another guy, close to 80, 90 fish. It was silly. We caught a lot of big fish too, Keith. In any event, guys, good morning. I'll check news momentarily, which I doubt we have much. I'm still kind of getting set up for the day. I'll look at charts. We'll see what we're looking for. Both, Keith, both. Browns and rainbows, both. Killed them both. Killed them all. I mean, we just really had a day. All right. Let's get her going. Let's see here. Let's take a look at order flow first. Here is the Nasdaq. Yeah, volume's about average, 64,000. We do have just about 2,200 net sellers overnight. Copper, which we don't trade a ton, low volume and sellers. Gold, decent volume and sellers. We're getting a bounce in gold. Crude, which probably will have inventory on Thursday, I'm sure. Gold has hit target. Did not fill at target, and I'm not letting this go back. Target filled. I took at least one off. I'm not letting this thing. Crude is selling. I'll take a look at crude in a second here. Crude is a short. Crude's a short. And you have a target on crude initially maybe 78, 80 area. No, I release everything I catch. And we could come back as far as 67.45. So it looks like crude is going to dump. I hate selling bottoms, but it does look like it's going to. The big bid is at 70. You got 396 contracts to buy at 70. Excuse me. ES, decent volume, a little bit low, but we do have net buyers in the ES. Silver net sellers to be expected with gold, unfinished auctions above and below. That's a mess. Decent volume in the DAX, buyers, euro, decent volume. Again, we don't trade it much. Sellers in natural gas. We do have a few new room members. Guys, welcome to the room. We do have a couple of trials this week and a shortened week as well. Good morning, Dwayne. Guys, as well, if you are here on trial, good morning and welcome. We will see what anybody take that short on crude. We do have a little bit of support here if you took that short on crude, but I think it'll break. I would, okay, Ryan, all right. I would look for crude. I like it. We may bounce off that 70 area. Maybe, I'm going to call it right here, 80. That was a quick move to 80. This could bounce. Here's your big bid at 70. And then below that, we come to 41, which is the 21 period moving average on the daily chart. 41. So if we blow this area here about 70, we're coming to 41. I would expect that to give a bounce. Japanese press just noted they're eyeing Parliament in early October to choose the new prime minister. Okay, Greg, you made money. You made money. We do the leadership challenge. Nasdaq's getting a small bid here. We're at resistance on the Nasdaq. If this can pop, we did start. There was a great trade on the Nasdaq on the hourly, the 6 o'clock candle. Came into terrific support around 625. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't in front of my computer. In any event, I'm going to move this off the screen. I am going to take a second one here. Target filled. So I have 2 off, break even, and I'm not going to watch it. Guys, we're here. We're here for one reason only. That's to make money. If anybody has questions, feel free to ask. I will quickly read the disclaimer, and then I will check to see what we might have for news. Oh, you're here for the jokes? I got plenty of them. All right, fellas, here we go. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and or options markets. Do not trade with money. you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. There is your, it's working up towards second target. Hubba hubba. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Relatively quiet. Take a look at markets. See what the VIX is doing here. Dow futures currently up 24, almost 5. S&P is up 2 handles. It's a whopper. Nasdaq is up 3 points. Russell is up 8 ticks. VIX futures up 1.83%, almost 2% on VIX futures. VIX cash is up almost 5%. Where's Chris? We're going to zero today. Second target hit on the bot. Gold's going to have to break above 15.5, 15.6 to go get that last target. Hubba hubba, I set those up. FYI. Come on, gold. 7 more. Let's go get that last target. We just traded into resistance on gold. Let me take a look at it on another chart. And now we want to hold 13.6.
Target filled.
All right, now I don't have to watch it at all. Yeah, it looks that way on CL. CL will probably retrace back to 68.12, maybe as high as 68.44. It's still a short, but your stop needs to be, I'd like to see a retracement at least to 68. I mean, I'd like to see 68.44 because my stop has to be 68.50 area. So I'd like to get it with as small a stop as possible. But it's still a short. But the stop is not going to change. We held the area that it needed to hold on a daily basis. Nasdaq, if you want to take it long, you can with a stop at 52. First target 62, 6. It's not much. I'm looking at a 1 minute because it's so slow. First target maybe 62, 63. I won't take that trade, but if NASDAQ can get above maybe 60, we can start working back up towards 70, 75, and even into yesterday's close, which was 701. Guys, this should be the last week of what I consider, summer trading. Thank you, Dana. It looks like the markets are still on vacation. I do see ES long. Let me look at it. The extra YM should bounce. ES on the hourly, I'd like to see. There's two areas that I would think on the ES. The first area, if we get down to about 34, and the second area 30. Those are the two entries that I have. Unless these markets are thinking they want to sell. We do have net buyers in the ES, net sellers in the Nasdaq. Anybody take that Nasdaq? Anybody long the Nasdaq? Okay, Greg. All right, Rich. Guys, this is the area that's got to pop. Right around 60. If 60 pops, this could be a decent trade. You could trade to 70. Come on. Do your thing. All right, so somebody asked about the Notre Dame game, asked me if I was biting my nails. I was not. I went to bed at the end of the third quarter, and Notre Dame was well up. Imagine my surprise when I got up yesterday morning and checked the score. This has got to go right here. Then we've got a clear VWAP. We're getting some buyers. I would say 64 is a target. Got to get above 62 quarter. Yeah, I thought I that was a good game. For a while I thought Minnesota had a shot at beating Ohio State, but the Georgia Clemson game was, oh my goodness. Talk about inept offenses on both sides. NFL starts Thursday. Yeah, both schools had great defense, no question. Both schools played terrific defense. Clemson and Georgia. Hang on, guys. I'm just looking at some charts. All right. Guys, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to go get coffee. Obviously has to break here, 10-6, then the low of the day. Got a 250 blocks, or 250 sellers. Sold 50 on the bottom, 6 and 50 at 7. Some small buyers in here at 8. Yeah. CL's rolling over again. It's sitting on some support here on the small 10-minute, but if it breaks below about 07 again, it's going to puke. Dwayne. Come on, gold snap this bottom. It's got 91 sellers here now. They sold 10.7 again. Now they're selling 8. Crude now bouncing. Looks like it could bounce to 41. It's in the middle of nowhere, crude. Guys, gold just left a 113 seller down here at 10.5. Crude has an unfinished auction at 74, which is interesting. Maybe one more plop and then we get the bounce on crude. We need to come down through the 68%. Really catch this swing here at 11, but come on, crud. Fairly slow and lazy pre-market, guys, to be expected, I guess. Got to break 7 if you're short crude. 7. Came to 9. And this should snap. Maybe down to 85 again and potentially back into those lows. Anybody holding crude short still? Okay. Come on, crud. Okay, JLG. All right, guys. I still like it to the short side. I don't have. I mean, we took out that 7. Now we've got. Watch for a bounce down here. This may only trade to 83, 4, 5 area. You've got the big bid here, 190 contracts at 80. Let's see if he's real. You got block seller here. Somebody just sold 50 contracts. You had another block seller here, 33, another here, 54. So somebody's selling. I doubt those are longs looking to get out. I don't know where they would have been long from, but possible. All right, fellas, I'm going to go to breakfast. I'll be back, guys. We'll get after him in about 20 minutes. If gold can break up above 15.4, it's going for a ride. Looks like one last push lower, and YM getting stuffed. Let them do what they're going to do in the open here, guys. Nasdaq could trade back to 67. NQ flipped into a long on the current candle on the small time frame, but I'm not interested in this. I'll let it play out here. If I miss it, c'est la vie. I would expect it to fail at VWAP with that delta over 2,000. All right, gold got first target on the bot, and the Russell is short. ES is selling. Nasdaq's the only thing bid. Here is Russell. Come on. 67. Next level up would be 75. Gold's doing its thing. Russell not doing its thing. All right, ES getting a small bounce. No bounce for YM. Looks like YM wants 225 area. Crude getting a bounce is going to go long on the bot, actually. Going to be out on the Russell here.
Stop filled.
Out on the Russell. Hate it when they take trades right at the open. All right. Boy, yes. No bounce here. What in the heck? Nasdaq initial support 45.
Order filled.
All right, now we have a crude long on the bot. All right, get ready on the Nasdaq, fellas. Unless this rolls here. Yeah, sellers, all sellers right now. We basically failed VWAP. You do have a short on the Nasdaq. Nasdaq breaks here, it's going to get hit. You have a short on the Nasdaq back to 18, fellas. Back to 18. Come on, Nasdaq. It's holding some small support here at 30. That's got to break. If 30 breaks, it's going to get spanked. But it's short. There we go. Come on. Come on. Let's go get 18. $700 buyers in here, guys. It's holding decent hourly support at 28 as well. Come on. It's all sellers. YM has been butchered. Came to that 225 level. It should bounce in this area on the YM. Let me look at the YM real quick. The YM, man, Jesus, it could come 108, but we should bounce here. There goes crude trying to get to first target. Gold, if it breaks VWAP, we'll get target 2 at 32 ticks. No other bot trades to show. Gold, you rat bag. I'm just going to move that to break even, so get it off. Whatever it gets, it gets. I don't want to. Target fell. All right, crude got first target. I'm going to move this to break even manually. We'll let the auto trail catch up, but I don't have to watch them now. ES has been hit. Russell is bid, and Nasdaq is kind of holding its own. Small buyers in here, though. The buyers are not very big. Next 15-minute candle is what could take it down. Unless we break VWAP, I'm not interested in the long. Gold or crude still going. Gold trying to push back up. If gold gets above 17.5, we could go 19. Here's Nasdaq, guys. Let's take a look. Crude is above VWAP with buyers now. Net buying on the day. We're going back to VWAP. That was a good long here at 40. Watch for your close above VWAP. 67 is the problem. It's the 50-period moving average on the 15. YM looks like it's going to get shellacked down to 110 area, 35, 110. Watch it down there. Nasdaq's hanging in there. Pulled VWAP way lower. If you get a close above VWAP, you could take it here. You can take it. I think we trade back up to 67, 65, 66, but we're going to need buyers in the next candle to get us through here. I want to see it through VWAP. If you're an aggressive trader, you can take it in here. Still didn't get it close above VWAP. Support right here, 47, 48. Stop needs to be 25 if you're long. All right, fellas. I'll try 47. I'll try 48.
Order submitted.
There's your trade.
Order filled.
All right, stop is 25. Stop is 25. And we're going to need a break of VWAP. Come on, Nasdaq. Come on. I'm right at VWAP for target 1. I'm going to move this just above VWAP. I'm going to move that to 61. Try to get 48 to 61, target 1. 48 to 61. We do have net buying. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, give me 61. Oh, you rat son of a gun. 2 ticks. Come on.
Target filled.
Got it. Target 1 filled. Hit and filled. Hit and filled. Now it's a free trade. I'll put stop at break even and leave it. Whatever she do, she do. We got it. We're going to have to get above 68, fellas. 68's the problem. Okay? Real stop has not moved from 25. If you guys are interested in potentially getting a much bigger move, your real stop is still 25, maybe 26. But there's no, we're stuck in a range unless we can break out above 67, 68. Okay? So, as traders, you all determine now your risk. Am I interested in attempting to get to yesterday's close or yesterday's high, somewhere between 700 and 708? If I am, I have to leave my stop at 25. Okay? If you're trading smaller accounts, you may not want to, put that risk on. You just had a 48 to 61, 13 handle trade. Nice little trade. So now you guys determine how you want to trade it. There's no right or wrong way. Break even is probably not a great area to be if you're, trying to get a bigger move. That 47, 48, 46 should be pretty good support. The next 15-minute candle is in 1 minute, 19 seconds. I would think if we're going to go, that's when we go. ES, meanwhile, is getting butchered. One minute to the next 15-minute candle.
Stop filled.
Out on gold on the runner. Gold is out on the runner. Crude is still on the runner. "30 seconds. I'm not going to make it here. It's going to pull right back. That's its support. It's in so far. It's going to take it out at break even. I would not be shocked if it does and goes, but well, not yet. Come on, Nasdaq. Let's go. Get some Momo. There we go. New 15-minute. Come on, buddy.
Stop filled.
Okay, out. I think we're going to flip. YM killed. ES getting hit. Shellacked. We'll look for a long on ES at the bottom.
Order filled.
Yeah, Nasdaq needs to come down here. It's holding a little bit of support. Sellers into the ES, Nasdaq 600 sellers. Come on. Break here, 34. And this will come down. Doesn't want to break 34. It's holding 34. $500 sellers in this block, almost 600. I think we're coming lower, but we're holding some support. 25 is the support that if it breaks, it gets killed. If it breaks here, 31 now. There we go. Break 31. Come on, push it lower. Break 31.
Target filled.
There you go. Still holding that 25. It has not flipped into a short yet. On the bigger time frames, we're short here, guys.
Stop filled.
Okay, right back up like a chump. We're trading in a box. We're trading in a box. Guys, I'm trading several accounts here, so pay attention to what I'm saying.
Order filled.
All right, we have a Nasdaq short on the bot. I think we break lower. Right now, they're buying a bit of the Nasdaq, but I don't, this price action does not lead me to believe we're going higher. What was this here? Dirk, nothing. Bitcoin. Nada, limonada. There was a concerted effort by Reddit at 3 o'clock this afternoon to buy $30 worth of Bitcoin, if you're interested, Dirk. I don't know if you read that article. Here's what we've got, guys. Nasdaq is short $30, yes. Yeah, but they got like 3 million people. Something stupid. Crude is still on, basically sitting at first target. My stop is break even plus a couple. Nasdaq is short on the bot. Yeah, $30, a Bitcoin each. Makes a fellow want to run right out and buy $30 worth of Bitcoin. We have a short, guys, on the Nasdaq. Short Nasdaq. It's choppy and sloppy, but we're below yesterday's low. And we should trade down to 17.18. That's where it should come. If you guys want the short. We're at 2,700 net sellers. We are not going longs. Come on, Nasdaq, get that target. Get that target. Be a fella. We do have volume. Come on, 28. Come on, 28. Come on. Get that target.
Target filled.
Target filled. Nasdaq on the bot. Now we have another trade somewhere. Gold on the bot. Trade number 4. Ridiculous. If we blow, okay, we're now officially on the bigger time frame starting to sell. On the hourly, we're holding pretty damn good support here, guys, all the way down to 18, that 18 number, which is right here. This should bounce it. If it breaks, it's just going to bleed it. Yeah, I don't know if we're coming down to that 94. We're going to need some selling. I mean, we're at 3,200 now, but I would expect this to give it a bounce. Nice job, Greg. See you in class, brother. Yeah, we're going to bounce 18. We should. It's pretty good hourly support. Not that we can't, there's the new low of the day. Not that we can't blow it out. If it blows it out, it's, great. We're coming down. You guys should be short, right? That 15 will give it a little support as well. I will be catching up with Joel at some point today. And Joel has put together what he believes to be a fairly impressive, I haven't seen it, support and resistance, which will draw Fibonacci's, as I understand it. And I'll have them on my charts this week. You guys can see it. If anybody is ultimately interested, my guys get a discount, pretty good discount from Joel. But you'll need a code, which you'll have to get from me. Come on, Nasdaq, let's go. Gold just doing its very best to piss me off all day long. You guys still holding shorts on the Nasdaq? We're down near the bottom here. This is going to have to blow. I'll show it to you guys when I get it. I should have it today. I was gone all day yesterday. I couldn't get with Joel. Okay, short Nasdaq. All right.
Stop filled.
Out on the runner on crude. Nasdaq, it's got to get down through the 16, 17. I'm expecting this to bounce, but if it doesn't, 580 is your target on the hourly. 580 on the hourly. It's not very far. It's another 35 handles. We are now at negative 3,700 delta. Yeah, gold is doing its best to piss me off today. This area is trying to hold on the Nasdaq. Looking at sellers, still sellers, don't think it's going to hold. Next target down, if we get below 12, we come 04. Below that, we come 89. We come 89. Got to break 12, then we come 89. Clear? If we break 12, we come 89. It missed this second target by a tick. 3 ticks.
Target filled.
All right, I took 2 off. I'm going to manually move that down and leave it and get it out of here. I'll leave gold. ES. All right, let me take a spin here, guys. YM is coming down to 35,021. Write it down. Here comes my 108. This is going to be, if it's going to bounce, it better bounce here. 108. YM. Below that, we're coming 35,021. That will bounce it. Write those numbers down. 35,108. This should give it a little bit of a bounce here. And if that blows, 35,020, right around here. Okay, those are the 2 areas. That's daily 21 period moving average on the daily. Crude, I don't think we've seen the last of the selling today. Russell, telling me Russell has bid. They're buying the Russell. Chris, is that all you?
Stop filled.
Out on the Nasdaq. Is that all you? All that volume on the Russell? Okay, buddy. If anybody likes the Russell, and I do not, I will not buy the Russell. 94.95 is your long. 94.95. And your stop is 87. Not for me. I don't trade it. I don't like it. I'll let the bot trade it. The Russell hates me. And it's mutual. ES is a bounce. Nice. Yeah, Nasdaq's getting a bounce here. We didn't break down here, guys, but still a big trade. We didn't break down. We're bouncing back up. For all intent, we held 18. That was hourly support. If you get a long signal here, you can take that long. I missed it, but we could trade back to 50. Watch for a long, guys. Oh, I have no idea, Caleb. I'd like to see this thing. Honestly, I'd like to see Nasdaq sell off down somewhere near 500 for the long. You know, they're just choking out these guys that traded yesterday and are long. That's all. And that thin volume. Futures were open yesterday, I think, till 1. Yeah, that 14,500, you say, on the Nasdaq. 14,500. Okay. There's the Russell long if you guys trade that dog. Listen, my personal opinion is I want to see the Nasdaq come back to 9,000. Let's everybody get in. You'd sell my kidneys? I got to look at Netflix for somebody. NFLX. Jeez. Netflix. Are we going into lockdown again? They're starting to buy Netflix? Fran, there is no order. Okay, I'll look. I didn't read your email. It's going to zero. That's
Order filled.
all right. And another Russell trade, fellas. Freaking dog. Russell's going to dog me today. Anybody take 94 on RTY 95? I gave you the trade. Anybody take it? Anybody take it? 94.95 RTY. Okay, fellas. Let me give you some Targets. Target 1, man, we'd about hit it 98.99. That's target 1. And then hold it. Hold it. It's free. See, if I don't trade it, you guys make money. Like how that works? I stay away and you guys are good. I get in it and we get massacred. All right, Nasdaq. Guys, Nasdaq's going to sell. Nasdaq's going to sell. You guys can put a Nasdaq trade on if you want with a stop at 65. This hourly support is what's holding us, but I don't think it's going to hold. We keep pinging off hourly support, but we've hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I get a little leery when we've hit support that many times.
Target filled.
Gold got target.
Target
Woo!
filled.
Jesus, gold. Look at that. All 3 targets hit and filled on gold quickly. Let's see here. 2 trades on the NQ that I called, and you're done. You must confess that you tend to be lazy as your calls on the NQ are surprised. Thanks, John. All right, Big Don. Hang on 1 second, brother. I'm still waiting on my purple pimp hat, brother. Where's my hat? When are you coming to see me? All this talk. Wow, wow, wow. I'm coming to see you. Dude, I saw your car the other day. I got to tell you. I saw your car. When's your mom going back to North Carolina? I saw your car. I saw you on Friday night. Oh, okay, good. It was a 2-tone silver and blue 2-door Rolls Royce. I thought, Don's in town. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. I should have taken a picture of it. I didn't want to look like a tourist, though. Yeah, it was a beautiful car. Guys, NASDAQ shorts. The only thing holding us up here is this hourly support, which we're right back at 30 area. If this breaks, eventually we're coming down through it like a truck. We've been holding this support all morning long. Anybody still holding NASDAQ shorts? Okay, Jim. Okay, all right, guys. I think we're going to blow down through this 15. I think we're coming back into the lows. We're coming back to at least 18 is where I see. Once we break that, we'll probably come 94. I have no news on gold. No, there's no dollar index is straight bid. Russell got a great bounce. Wants to turn up. If this Russell bot comes down, I'd be a really happy guy. Bots are up 925 currently. It's okay, Rick. We're still pinging off that stupid hourly support. It's just hit it too many times for me to even think about it. Not going to get an ES spot trade today, so that'll be the only instrument that does not trade today. I shut the ES spot off, guys. Won't even take a trade today. Come on down, dog. I want to see 580 today. 580. Notre Dame won in overtime. Yeah. Come on, Russell. Get it. It's right on. There it is. Target filled, Russell. Okay. Guys, I'll be shutting bots off. Nasdaq's not going to take another trade today anyways. It's already taken the short. It will not take a long now. Why am I shutting bots off ahead of 11 o'clock? Because they're up substantially. Hang on to those Nasdaq shorts, guys. Hang on to those shorts.
Target filled.
All right, Russell's at break even. I'll leave it down at 70 ticks. If it gets it, it gets it. If it doesn't, I don't care. That's the last trade of the day on the bots.
Stop filled.
Out on the Russell. Done with it. Done. They're up over 1,000. $1,065 on the day. It's a good day. We don't need to trade it backwards. Let me take a look at some stocks here. Look at Amazon. 3506. Where did I tell you Amazon was going, D? 3,600. 3525 next target on Amazon. 3550. What was your entry price? Guys, just be patient with this NASDAQ. Gold. Oh, my goodness. Let me look at gold. There's got to be a bounce. Crude is quiet. Gold. Stop on NASDAQ. 60. It's just not blowing out. It came back down to that 18 and it won't blow out. It's holding that damn support on this hourly. It won't break it. Once it does, I think it's going to be a floodgate. If you guys want to take risk off if you're short on the Nasdaq, feel free. Take risk off. If you're trading multiple contracts, take risk off, take money. We're still holding the hourly support. It won't break. I'd look for another move up. Oh, nice. You didn't buy calls? Let me take a look at stocks. Hang on, guys. I had some stocks I wanted to look at. ADSK, I gave you this morning. I gave it to you in our Skype, off $3 today. WBA down 19 cents. Adobe 644 was where I liked it long. Intuit 553. We came to 555 and we've bounced. Nike didn't get close to my entry. We may break here, fellas, this hourly support. We're trying. We've got to break down below 13. We come to 4. Below 4, we're coming 89. Pay attention. If we break here, 13, come on. We're picking up sell volume. We're over 4,000 net sellers. We are not going long. Ain't no long. There's just patience if that's your, if you guys are patient. There it goes. Bye. Some hourly support here from the previous hour. As soon as we dump here, we come 04. Next target is 04. A break of that 03, it should. We're coming 89. Guy's a magician. The magician. Let's go. 04 next. Everybody should be bringing the till on this Nasdaq short, guys. Come on. 04. We're going to get 04. You're long from 108. Okay, so that was the first area. And here's the second. This is where it looks like we're coming down to 20 on Nasdaq, on YM. You should have told me when we got to 108. Remind me. I'll watch them. This was area 1. We didn't hold yet. Oh, you Nasdaq, you dog. You don't come to 04. YM. Wow. I will take YM long at 35,020. No, not here. No, Ken, you'd be way too late on this. Way too late. CL, I have no trade. Nothing. Russell, still hanging in there. Can go either way here. ES sitting on some daily support. No, not yet. 07 would be the first area right here that I would consider an ES long. And gold looks like it's coming. If gold doesn't hold this 08 area, I'm hoping it does, because we get a pretty decent bounce, but I don't think so. Gold on the daily looks like it wants 90, 1790. Let me look at IBM. Anybody short gold? IBM looks like it's a short, if anybody is interested. $41 closing in on 200. Net sellers on Nasdaq. $580 and possibly 500. 580 is still my next real target. $10.30, I'll get an update on volume. There's a small scalp long if you guys want to try. This is just a trade. Would be at 35 half. Yeah, 15,580. That is correct. Now remember, price trades in waves, so there's some buyers here, but I don't have this anywhere near along on any time frame. Well, the daily, I guess, but we're back into that hourly support right here. 37 to 40 will probably stop this again if it gets there. On the 10-minute, even on the 5-minute, I don't have a time frame that's telling me it's a long, other than potentially the daily, but the daily looks to me, I mean, we could trade to 767, not today, but on the daily, it's still a long. But every other time frame that I'm looking at, 60-minute, 15-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute, all shorts. Easier to trade with the trend, which is lower, but guys, anybody have any questions? I'm waiting for gold to get a bounce, and it may not be until we get down to that 90 area. YM, not even close yet. O20 area on YM now. That should hold. All right, Nasdaq, let's get you another short. We're going to trade back up to yesterday's low, 42.44. You can, no. 500 buyers in this candle, down to 3,400 net sellers. Right, my order flow, guys. I gave you this entry here. I wouldn't take it because I don't like, we may get up to 45. That's too small a trade. 30, well, 10 handles, I guess. Times 1022. I will short this again or try a short at 37.
Order submitted.
37. My stop's going to be 50, 5-0. Actually 5-1. 37 with a 5-1. May not even get back there. Gold getting a bit of a little bounce here off the bottom.
Order filled.
Okay. Let me get this stop to 51. Come on. Guys, first target I have at 27. I'm trying to get 10 handles just above this buyer imbalance here, which will give it some support. I want to be above this. Trade them as you see fit. I'm trying to get 10 on this trade initially. Okay. Order flow, guys, this is the stuff you'll learn. Come on, let's go. We may get a small stoppage right here at 28, but I think I can get that 27. Trade them as you see fit. Come on, doop-de-doo. That's where we stopped, right at that stupid buyer imbalance. But that should break. It's not enough here. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Cuatro más. Come on. 118 sellers, 21, 27, 30. We've got sellers.
Target filled.
Boom. Bah. Yeah. Mr. Bombastic. There's another 10 handles, guys. Guys good? Now let's get the ride. Everybody good on that, fellas? Okay. Thank you, Chris. Okay, Leo. Guys, you don't need many trades, right? It's only the second trade I've put on. Got some buyers right here. Somebody bought 34. They could be, covers or net buyers. I'm watching my delta. Buyers through here, right? 30 up. You may want to take your risk off. This wants to pop.
Order filled.
This is trying to pop long. And if you guys are still short from higher up, when I say long, it ain't going far. So don't think this is running out to 700. It's not. It may get above VWAP. It could trade back to 45 and 50. So, and that's my Southern. That's all I got for you. But 45 and 50, and we'll see if we get another, reversal. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to understand your 37. No. Anybody take my 88 short? All right, JLG. Target 1 on RTY is 85. 85, fellas. Okay, Chris. Target 1 is 85. We got the 86.3. We should get 85, maybe 85.3. This is what I'd like to see. 85, right there. Come on, blow it out. 85.9, let's go. 85.6. Come on, dog. 4. Come on, give me 4 ticks. 3, 2. It's almost there. I think we missed by 2 ticks. I still think you'll get 85 and lower. There it is. 85 target hit. Target hit, 85. Got your 85. Target 1 hit and filled. Okay? Stop at break even. Look at that. Got 85 and look at that bounce. Two handle bounce right off target. Wow. Put your stop at break even and leave it. Or take it all off. Your prerogative, but I wouldn't let this bounce against you. Now they're buying the Nasdaq. Okay, nice job, guys. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, long on CL at 23. All right, let me take a look. I'll watch it. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, CL. There you go. All right. Long first target on your crude trade. Let's call it about 46 from 23. That's target 1. Okay? This is what you'll learn in class. I want to be ahead of these sellers, right? So about 43. Let's call it 46. Let's call it right there. We got to 43. Let's get 46. If you're trading more than 1, you want to take some risk off. Come on, you dog. Not a bad trade, man. Anybody else take crude? We've got some sellers here, right here at 38, and sellers at 42. So I really want to get to this 45. Okay, nice job, Dwayne. Nice job. Come on, 45, 46. Do not GC bounce? I don't know. I can't look. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Our GC long was right here, Ryan. You'll learn this in class. That was your GC long right there. 98.5. That was your long. Your long gold, first target maybe 02, 021. I don't believe Russell went back to, oh yeah, it did, went back to entry. Anybody have any questions, guys? Any questions? Yeah, we'll look at Nasdaq. I mean, this is maybe the reload into the 11 o'clock kind of pullback that we get usually with closing of Europe. any, Harold, I don't watch Russell on order flow. It's too thin. I couldn't. 25 contracts one way or the other bangs it around, so I can tell you where I think Russell is headed. RTY. Russell should. All right, so Russell pinged right off support at 84.7, right? That's why I gave an 85 target. If we break 84.7, we come 81.2 area. Yesterday's low on RTY was 77.5. I would not be surprised to see that 77.5 tickled. Nasdaq is trading now up into its 50. Okay, I'm not watching gold. Nasdaq. We're back long, fellas. We got again, my order flow guys would know this. Right? We got a clear close over VWAP at 52.50. It went 10 handles. We're not getting massive movement in either direction. But the next 15-minute candle probably takes us up to 78. Let's see if we can get a pullback. We'll look for one last trade long. Let me check volume. I can't log into my trade the news. Guys, I can't even check volume here. I'll have to clear cookies, I guess. Next candle in 1 minute. "13 seconds, next candle." We've got to break through the 50-period moving average, guys, on a 15-minute. Once we do that, this can go higher. Let me see what our delta is. Man, we're down to 1,800. I want to see this. It's got to get above 68.75. 60. It's got to get above 68.75. 68.75, and this goes to 78 area. 78 area. Opening range high at 64. We're already above that. Or we've gone above that already. This is where we're at. I want to see it hold 59. This is without looking at order flow. And basically here, there's your 68.75. That's your problem. Above 68.75, we can move higher. We have small buyers in here, 17 buyers, 12 buyers. It's not much. What I don't want to see, what are LL? Oh, Ludwig levels coming down. Got it. I don't even have Ludwig levels. They're gone. Mine are gone. That torques my jaw. Oh, server's down. They're not on my charts. They're gone. It's gone on the Nasdaq. Your server's down, Pam. Your server's down. Oh, okay. Got a break here. Be nice to get some. There we go. There we go. Coming into the top of the hour, guys. Guys, anybody have any questions? It's just flow. I mean, target, that was that about it, 76 to 78. Do I think we can go higher? Yeah, I do. I think we're going to trade up now from here slowly. Next target up, we're going to have to get above 78. Then we go, I think we're going to trade back into 700 to 708. It's going to be a slow trade. 704 is where we're going. 703. That's your target. 703, 704, 702. That's where we're headed. Bum, 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 bum. Thoughts on CL short? Let me look at CL. ESKI. And gold still can't find any footing, and it won't until it gets to 99. We could come back 1750, believe it or not, 60. Natural gas. That's not what you wanted. You wanted crude, right? Crude. Yeah, CL. Well, the most immediate target on crude, which is an hourly target, is about 08. 08. I do not think we're coming below 72. If we do, we'll get to 43, and I think that's going to be it. Nasdaq is just looking to grind higher, guys. Very slowly grind. But again, you guys that are in order flow, especially those of you that start today, this is where we should have been long, was 52. And you'll learn this stuff. Hang on one second, guys. CL, just kind of hanging. I got nothing there. Nasdaq looks like just a grind higher. Thank you, Deepak. Yeah, John, don't email me. I mean, don't put it in member chat. You have to email me. I do not and will not remember anything in chat. Guys, if you are in class today, order flow group, which is your first class today, the link was sent Monday. Okay? I mean Friday. I'm sorry, Friday. The link was sent Friday. Look in your email, look in your spam, look in your junk. It does not come from me personally. It will come from Benchmark email. Please go through your emails from Friday. If you do not have that email, then you email me directly and I will send it to you as soon as I close the room. But class starts today. If you ain't got it, okay, it shows up from Targets Trading Pro, but it comes from Benchmark email, which oftentimes goes in, junk or spam. If you aren't in class today, you will, of course, get a recording. All right, Harold. See you tomorrow. Bot took, for me, 2 trades, 2 winners. I shut them all down. That's why I said I'm shutting them down. One of the things that guy, 2 trades, 1 winner, 1 loser on RTY. One of the things that guys with the bot have to learn is when to cry uncle. Meaning, if you have a daily goal that's $200 and your bot does that on the first trade, you would be a little foolish to continue to trade it. My opinion. That's why I shut them down up $1,000. See me Thursday. Are you going to be in class today, Chris? Is there anybody that did not make money today? This is the last week of this garbage trade. Don! Pay attention to member Skype. I'll put trades in Skype as I see them this afternoon. Made mucho money? Nice job, James. All right, fellas. At 11 o'clock, I'm going to go through the bot trades. Nice job, Keith. Up 300 on micros. Nice job. It's a great day on micros. So everybody's made something today, right? Guys, we're only here for one reason. Make money. Everybody has made something, right? Okay. All right, Dwayne. All right, Tim, Leo. Okay. Daryl. Okay. I shan't. Well, you're out of luck at this point, I would think, Kayla. I think we just grind higher up to 700. I think that's your target. We may get a pullback in here, closing of Europe next 30 minutes, but I think we're going up a little bit. All right, guys, let me, it's 11 o'clock. And I am about ready to do my, I'm just going through the list to see who's in the room. All right, guys, let's go through bot trades. All right. Here's where my bot is, and I've shut them off. Up $1,065 today. Okay? I shut them off at up 1,065. Crude took 1 trade, long for first target. It would have taken a second trade to first target. Irrelevant. I shut the bot off. Gold, which took 4 trades today with 3 winners, right? Purple, nothing. Here's our first trade. Trade 1 went to second target. Trade 2 was a losing trade, and it flipped into a long. Got first and second target. And then trade 4, I don't know what happened here, took the trade and then just blew out. There's no news, just a blowout. Okay, so 3 out of 4 in gold. Russell, for me, I allowed it to take 2 trades. Short was the first trade at night, right on the open. Minute into the open, it reversed to a loss, or stopped out, I'm sorry, not reversed. And then we got this short here. This is the same trade here and here. Same trade. Okay, trade number 2. That's not a new entry. It flipped up and rolled right back over. Gave another signal is all. So 2 trades on RTY. 1 winner, 1 loser. And the Nasdaq had 1 trade for first and second target. And we had nothing on the ES today. Nada. No ES trades today. It's been in shorts since early this morning. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? I sent a login email for class on Friday. Everything I do will be done vis-a-vis benchmark email. I will send it, and I'll talk about it in class, but I sent it Friday. You should have another email. Check your spam, check your junk. If you do not, Ross, email me. I'm going to do this one time today, and then I'm going to go over everything, okay? You're welcome, Jeff. I will, Chris. Send me an email, Chris, please. I may not remember. Just send me an email. All right, guys. Have a blessed afternoon. We rocked them pretty good today. I will be on Skype in a bit. I'm going to go eat my lunch early so that I can get into order flow class, which starts at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay? I have lived my life by a simple edict. If you are early, you are on time. If you are on time, you are late. If you are late, don't come. Now, you guys have paid for the course, so you can show up whenever you want. All right, Brad. Have a nice vacation. See you next week. You probably won't miss a whole lot this week. This is the last week of the slop. Then we get into some rocking and rolling. Fellas, I will see my order flow guys in just under an hour. I will see the rest of you at 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Good day, good trade. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be blessed, fellas.